loves, thank you so much for watching. In today's makeup, I'm gonna show you how I came up with this look. I've just done my brows and placed moisturizer. I haven't placed any foundation yet. This is my bare face. I just did my brows. Now we're gonna go in with our Maybelline 220 and just place it in our eyelids to also clean our brows, make it look sharp. I'm gonna place my LA Girl Light Foundation on top of the Maybelline 220. Like I've mentioned earlier, with white foundation, it will make the colors pop out more and better. Especially when it's like colorful makeup look. The first palette I'm going to be using is from Morphe. This is the 35R Ready Set Gold palette, and I'm going to use two colors as our transition color. First will be this one, and second will be this one. This will be all over our lid. So the camera is very bright. I'm not sure if you're able to see the color, but in person it's already a bit dark. So if you lower the camera down, here you can see the transition color is right here. Our first color, and our second color. The second palette I'm going to be using is my Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette, and I'm going to dip my brush into this very bright pink over here, which is the Max Volume. Now I'm going to go back to the second color I used, and I'm just going to blend it with our pink. Alright, so I've actually added a third color of brown, which is this one. This is a bit darker, so I just place it on top of the pink that we've placed. Alright, so yeah, I'm just blending it. Just, you know, our circular strokes. Later, I'm gonna fix it, but for now, I'm just gonna do our lid, you know, our remaining eyeshadow makeup. I got my cotton buds with makeup remover, and I'm just gonna clean this part right here to make it look more wave for our cut crease. Now I'm gonna place our white foundation. I'm just calling to say. So I've already done the crease. Now I'm gonna use this white over here. You can use whatever white eyeshadow you have there. I'm gonna place it on the inner part of my eye, just right here. Then I'm gonna use this lavender color right here, which is the Stage Persona. Now we're gonna go back to our bright pink we used earlier, and I'm just gonna draw a line over here. This is gonna be too much for us to I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stay, and I know if I come any closer, this is gonna be too much for us to. I'll just do a bit of shading over here. You can probably see it in the way I stay. Now I'm gonna use this purple color right here, which is the Major Inspo, and I'm just gonna place it over here. I'm using this brush with the violet color, and I'm just trying to blend everything out through our circular strokes. Now I'm gonna place this neon pink orange liner on top of over here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very bright and neon in person. Now I'm gonna use this neon eyeliner just to connect it over here in our inner eye. Here you go, I'm already done with my right eye. So as you can see, it still has space over here that doesn't have any pink color. But when I open my eyes like that, my eyes are a bit hooded, so you won't see this part over here that doesn't have pink color. For now, I'm gonna do the same on my left eye. Now we're gonna put our usual foundation, the Maybelline 220, on the under eye first. You can see the foundation really makes a difference. My skin is smoother now. So I'm gonna place this concealer just over here. It's just a bit too much for us to bear. I'm just gonna even it out now with my damp sponge. Now we're gonna place our setting powder. I'm gonna place a thick layer on the areas where I placed my concealer. So right here. It's gonna be too much. I don't need to tell you that it's over. So it's already been 5 minutes after I placed my setting powder. Now I'm gonna brush it away using my Morphe R1. Ideally, you have to spray this with a setting spray so that all the powders and foundation would be well blended. But for me, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not going anywhere and I'm gonna erase this after filming. So yeah, the setting spray will help keep the makeup on, especially if you're going to an event or if you're gonna be wearing your makeup the whole day. I'm gonna place my contour. So the same thing, I'm gonna use these two colors and combine them. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Now I'm gonna use my Morphe 8C Cool Pro Blush on palette, and I'm gonna use this two color right here as usual. I just think that the other colors are too dark for me, so these two, when I combine it, it gives me the pink that I like. So I don't know, I haven't tried any other blush on palette, but for now, this is what I have, and these two shades are what works for me. Highlight later. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish my eye makeup look. So I'm gonna place the blue over here. I'm gonna use my 35H Hotspot Morphe palette. I'm gonna be using this blue over here. Now I'm gonna use this mint shade over here. It's like a shade in the middle of a mint green and sky blue. I need to tell you that I'm gonna use this pink pot to draw my pink eyeliner. Pink liner on. Now I'm gonna go back to this palette. I'm gonna dip my finger onto this shade over here. This is Insta Baddie. As you can see, it's a glittery blue. Now I'm gonna use my Essence Cosmetics pink eyeliner. Place it over here in the lower part of my lid. Now I'm gonna put my highlight on my cheekbone, on the inner canthus of my eye, and under my brow bone. I'm only gonna use one highlight shade, and this will be the Stardust from my 8Z Morphe Star Blazer.
I don't need to tell you that it's over. And I know if I come any closer. I don't need to tell you that it's over.
And I'm just gonna tap my blush on brush on top of the highlight I just placed to blend it well. Now I'm gonna do my nose contour, so I'm using the same palette, but I'm gonna use this shade on the middle. Now I'm gonna place the same highlight on my nose. I like to put a bit over here. As you can see in my pictures, my forehead is always shining, so I always add a bit of highlight over here. Now I'm gonna place my eyelashes. The eyelashes I'm gonna be using today is from aspiretoinspiredinsta.com, and this is the Wispy Lashes. Ta-da! So right now I'm wearing Aspire to Inspire NZ's Wispy Lashes. Every time I do makeup looks, I always show you one side with lash on and the other with none so that you can see the difference. Alright. There's only one thing left to do now, and that's our lips. The lip liner I'm going to be using is from Essence Cosmetics, and this is in the shade 09 Going Steady. Kind of a dark shade. Now I'm gonna place this on top just to give it a bit of a lighter tone. Alright, so this is the finished look. To this part of the video, thank you so much for watching and for sharing your time with me. I hope I was able to entertain you for a bit. If you fancy this look and you like how it turned out, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you guys on my next video. Mwah!